Hello, YouTube professional voice users, professional speakers, singers, people with muscle tension dysphonia and vocal issues, people who don't have those. I always like to say that, everybody experiences tension or tightness or something like that, in our careers because we are pro voice users. We're athletes of the voice. So, of course, everybody has to work on that at some point. And if you don't, hell yeah. But anyways, I wanted to share another cool exercise that I've been working on with Christina, and she suggested that I, teach my students. So I think of you all as students and also just community and all of that. That's really helping me as, I continue to study the voice. It's just so fascinating to me. So I wanted to share. And this can help all different kinds of singers, pro voice users, amateur voice users, because let's get one thing straight here. We are, I didn't say that right. Let's stop calling ourselves singers so instead of calling ourselves a singer, let's call ourselves a voice maker or a noise maker. We make noises, right? So I think sometimes when we're saying, oh, we're a singer, then we try so hard to sing so great. But in reality, we're just making sounds and noises, and we actually already know how to do that pretty well in regular life. Even if you don't right now, I'm sure you did at one point. And if not, it's inside of you. We just have to unlock it. As a human being, we all make noises, and that's how we survive. That's how we communicate. Anyways, that was a tangent, but whatever. I'm being authentic and I'm trying not to be a perfectionist, and it's really great, actually. So here we go. On to the exercise. So this idea has really helped me, and it's taken me some time to really feel it. So I encourage you to practice. Don't overdo it. Be compassionate. Be curious. Be open. And try it out, a little bit every day or anytime you can. So it's this idea. Did you know that when people measure the voice, I'm not a scientist or a doctor, so I don't know the correct term, but when they measure the voice, the sound waves, it actually starts here, outside of the body. You can't measure the voice and hear the actual sound. It's not in there. It's actually from here out. And this is super helpful, not only just for people with muscle tension dysphonia and like disorders, like voice disorders, but for everybody, for every singer. Having this thought and then, working on exercises with this thought can take a lot of weight and tension and trying out of here. So it's really cool. So here's the exercise. So let's put our hands together, and maybe this is the vocal folds themselves. So when I'm talking right now, the voice is actually doing this. I'm pretty sure. It's waving up like this. As I'm talking right now, it's doing this. So this is our voice. Perhaps it's outside of ourselves. It's not in here. And this is where the sound happens. So I want you to do this with your hands as well. Imagine your voice is right here. And you can choose the notes that I'm using, but I'd also encourage you to play around with notes that feel comfortable for you, because everyone is unique. I'm a small female. There's all different kinds of genders out there and sizes and, sizes of the larynx. So you really got to find what notes work for you. So here I go. So I'm going to imagine the sound starts right here. Me, 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 me. I'm going to do it again on the me. Me, 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 me. If that's too much, make it smaller. Me, 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 me. Now let's try it on moo. Moo, 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 moo. Moo, 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 moo. I'm also relaxing my body, Because I think what's happening sometimes, we get into these habitual behaviors of trying or setting up our body to make sound. But what if we were just relaxed and the sound just happened outside of us? So just coming from a place of relaxation and imagination. Me, 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 me. Moo, 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 moo. And then you could put it on the piano too. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. You can expand it as long as it feels good. Moo, 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 moo. 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 And I'll give you one more thing to play with. Christina, the woman I'm studying with, she tells me that this is kind of like you can press a doorbell to access this resonance and freedom. So I'm gonna press the doorbell, which means I'm gonna hum into it first. So I can kind of feel, oh, that's where it is. Me, 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 me. So I find a nice resonance. Me, 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 me. And there it is. So I rang the doorbell and there it was. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Yeah. You can do this, in probably songs. I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I do. Then go through a song. And I don't want to go right now. Yeah, so you can, this is just a great imaginative thing that you can do to resonate with more relaxation and ease. Was there another thing I wanted to say? Probably. Oh yes, when you're doing this, also, of course, check in with your air and check in with your body for relaxation. Practice, you're not everyone's going to get this right away. It takes time and patience and determination and all that good stuff. So, I'm breathing into my belt of noses, my diaphragm. Maybe I'm relaxing on the inhale too. Me, 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 me. And I'm just letting my air come out. Maybe it's not too much or too little. Maybe it's just a regular amount of relaxed airflow. So I hope this helps. It's just a great thing to work with. Yeah. And I guess I'll just leave you with one thing I forgot to say earlier was, did you know that the neck was designed to squeeze, right? So when we swallow, it's squeezing. And we need the neck to squeeze. And it's also designed to push. Everything's shut. It's squeezing to push. So it's used for that too. And I think the singing voice and even the speaking voice was not developed for a long time until not too long ago, is what I mean. So, of course, we're going to be combating tension and tightness because this area, that's what it's good at doing, right? So I think as someone who's training or retraining, we have to train that in, relaxation with efforting at the same time. That's why I always say yoga is so great, because you're doing athletic things, movement, and you're also relaxing and breathing. So isn't that what singing and speaking is? You can be intense. You don't have to make your life small and stop being intense. But, it's very helpful to work on relaxation at the same time while we're engaging muscles, the right muscles, and relaxing the right muscles. So when we breathe in, you can feel openness in this structure, or imagine it. You can feel it in a yawn too, if that works for you. Or a smile. An openness. And then we kind of maintain that openness on the exhale. Of course, we're going to engage perhaps our diaphragm and the arm muscles inside of here working and engaging. The tongue does has to move, engage in different ways for certain pitches. So that's a common misconception that we have to be completely relaxed. No, it's a delicate dance of relaxation and engagement. So I just threw that on at the end as a bonus tip. If you're struggling, my heart is with you. I hope these videos help. Christina perhaps could help you too. She has muscle tension dysphonia. I love you very much, and I will see you someday. I don't know.